Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa Donut Edition
We
because
should really have donuts when we play this now.
we should, yeah.
Aoi and her donut addiction is getting to me now.
What happens, well no, we'll wait till she dies.
Okay.
And then we'll have donuts
to mourn her?
We'll have donuts in her
Aw,
honor
so
because
nice.
we're nice people like that.
That's nice.
Alright, Celeste had something to say.
Yes. There is also something that has been bothering me, which I would like to discuss.
I wonder what happens if I just like skip that. What's bothering you, Celeste?
Actually,
It's about Hina. What? Me? You said your stomach hurt, did you not? But I believe that was a lie. What really happened? Huh? It varies from person to person, but whenever someone lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. It's called a tell. Something that you can't hide, no matter how hard you try.
is that okay?
Whenever Hina lies, the tip of her nose gets just a little bit longer.
Huh?
What? For real? Actually, no.
I was like, that can't possibly be a thing.
Huh?
It's a joke.
But your reaction just now confirmed it. You were lying. That's not fair. If you're going to lie, at least try to lie convincingly. Hina, be honest. Were you lying about your stomach ache? Yes.
I see.
Why would you lie about that?
That's it.
Aren't you feeling guilty about something? Well, no one's dead.
I know.
Just a second.
No, that's not it at all.
But
I mean, I have a reason for it.
A reason?
Back to Hina.
sorry.
Be honest, I didn't have a stomach ache. I did it cause even if I came and told you the truth, I thought you wouldn't believe me.
The truth?
Well,
I saw it.
Saw what?
A ghost.
A ghost? You mean like that ghost?
hey,
Is there more than one ghost?
But I mean, ghosts are...
See, I told you you wouldn't believe me.
It's not that I don't believe you, but...
Hina.
I believe you. No matter what anyone else might say, I will believe whatever you say, no matter what. So can you tell us exactly what happens? If you really mean that, Sakura, then okay, I'll tell you. So it happened last night. I was in bed, but couldn't get to sleep. I just kept thinking about everything that's happened up till now. I ended up just getting more upset. So to try and cheer myself up, I thought, I'll go get some donuts.
Donuts again?
honestly,
And you ignored the rule regarding nighttime.
sorry.
I know, sorry, I feel really bad about that.
Hina.
Anyway, please continue.
But
Well, so I left my room and headed for the warehouse. But then I started hearing a strange sound.
well,
It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse. Boathouse. They have a boathouse now, did you know?
Yes! The school... Oh, that's the hook. The school's on a boat.
So I headed that way. The locker was halfway open, so I took a look inside. And I saw a human shape surrounded by a pale green light. There's no doubt who it was. It was Chihiro.
No way. Ghost? No, not a ghost, just a ghost.
honestly,
It's simply not possible. You must be mistaken. Just in most cases of paranormal activity, it was born from your weakened mental state.
Well
Then all we have to do is go see for ourselves, right? Let's just go to the bathhouse and see what Hina saw. It is a waste of time.
Maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If we don't find anything, that'll be the end of it.
What?
You're gonna go try and see a ghost? Is that really a good idea? It might put a curse on you.
You can wait here if you want.
I want to be alone. Please take me with you.
hey,
What are you gonna do, Celeste?
There is nothing to be done.
I suppose I have no choice.
What about you, Mr. Ishimaru? Are you gonna wait here?
Oh.
I guess that's a yes. I mean, we're not gonna see anything. That's pretty much...
So,
It was right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room.
I'm getting goosebumps.
come on.
Hey, Cthulhu, dang! Shut up! What if he actually shows up?
That's it. It's all Cthulhu. Hina, where was it you saw Chihiro's ghost? Well, I heard a sound, and when I opened the locker, I saw kind of a pale outline of Chihiro.
Is this the locker? There was something in here. Huh? Inside the locker is... a laptop? What's something like that doing here?
I remember seeing this.
Oh, that's right. I saw it in the library before. Looks like a laptop. Yeah, we saw this already.
So,
Right, we did all that.
Chihiro was a programmer.
But how did the laptop get from the library to here?
it would seem.
And I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on.
Huh? But I thought it was broken.
I would bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer.
Then perhaps.
More importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light, yes? Surely you do not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost. I'm surprised you're able to dress yourself in the morning.
Oh man, if I had the loves clueless girls attribute, I would have fallen in love big time just now. I'm so glad I don't have it.
Well, I didn't really expect to find a freaking laptop inside a freaking locker, okay?
Hey, come on.
It's okay. I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that. I'm thinking if it was like super dark.
Yeah.
I mean, I still think something's up. I don't think it was the laptop, but I'm just saying, like, especially when you're like exploring at night, you've had a lot, like. As a matter of fact, one time I thought I'd spotted a gray alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole.
What are you saying?
Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid delusions.
Don't be mean.
I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now? But listen, isn't this really strange? What's this laptop doing in here?
In other words.
Maybe someone hid it in here.
But
If that's the case, we found it pretty easy.
Wrong.
Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us.
Huh? What do you mean?
Hey,
Haven't you noticed there's one big difference between this room and all the
There's
others?
no camera. There's a difference? There's no surveillance camera.
yes. It's
Precisely. There's no camera in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind.
So you're saying someone put the laptop here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it?
It's true.
And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro shining pale green.
Hey,
I think it would be best if we investigate this laptop a little bit more detail.
It's just like Kyoko said. The display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power.
so then.
So first of all, we have to wake it up.
Right. I started hitting random buttons on the keyboard, and the display instantly began to glow a pale green. There's a bunch of different icons on the desktop.
Hey,
There, the icon on the far left.
What is it?
It says alter ego? Alter ego literally means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it is not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen name.
Makoto.
Could you let me see it, Makoto?
With that, Kyoko moved between me and the computer. She moved the cursor over to the alter ego icon, and when she double-clicked it, the screen suddenly went dark. And then a voice spoke to us.
Master, you're here.
Chihiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display.
oh no!
It's a ghost! Buddha! And sweet baby Jesus, save me!
Calm down.
Calm down, it's not a ghost.
What?
Huh?
Then what is it?
Anyway,
I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out. Is this the 16th member? Is something she programmed? He programmed, I mean?
Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What? Oh, that's probably you.
What are you?
And then,
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
I always get so embarrassed introducing myself.
that voice, the tone and everything.
It's Chihiro.
I knew it.
Ultra Ego. I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself.
AI program.
That's right.
It's how Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in a computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforcement learning to develop it. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in an artificial intelligence design.
Support vector machine, reinforcement learning.
It's true.
To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers.
If you want to know more, just Google it, okay?
Okay, we can't Google it, dumbass.
We can't do anything.
In other words,
But if this AI continues to grow, it will become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that an AI like this might someday replace people. That is why it is called Ultra Ego. Fine choice then, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense to refer to it as your Ultra Ego.
I see.
A second perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. That's what Chihiro created. That's Ultra Ego.
Kyoko, how do you know so much about this?
Are you
Aha!
okay with this?
Anyway, so he fixed the broken laptop and put his own program on there. So that is what this means. Yes. Then he brought the machine to the dressing room where the mastermind would not be able to see it.
But you know, all this about master and whatnot, yes. I believe I'm on fire. I thought you were only into 2D. This is the most excellent 2D possible. But he's a guy, and also a computer program.
I feel as if.
Oh, that aspect is no problem.
I mean,
That aspect?
Anyway,
Anyway, let's talk to him a little more.
Kyoko typed away rhythmically.
How much do you know about what's going on?
Master,
Master only gave me a general idea,
well,
but I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning.
Kyoko immediately shot out another question.
Why are you here?
that's right.
Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze the massive number of files stored on this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong. So it's taking me a little longer than I thought.
Master,
But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain in some important secrets. For example, perhaps the secret of the school.
While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question.
How much longer until everything's unlocked?
that's right.
It's gonna be a while.
Leave it to me.
But I'm definitely gonna do it, so you can just leave it to me.
I see.
So because of how long it would take, he designed Ultra Ego to handle the workload. But it also means that the work remains uninterrupted even after his death.
Once again, Kyoko typed quickly.
Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you.
That's right.
Worry, I've got a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud.
It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
That is fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern.
Huh? Why?
Are you okay with this?
Have you forgotten? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. Once we close our doors, he can scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing.
Okay then, how about once it's nighttime we each take turns guarding the dressing room?
However,
There's a good chance the mastermind would notice us all going in and out of the dressing room like that.
Then what can we do?
so then,
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open. Then there's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling.
But if you leave your door open all night, then...
it's true.
There's a chance I may become a victim myself, I know.
However,
But I'm not as weak as you may think. I wouldn't go down without a fight, I assure you.
There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident she would be okay. That confidence was somewhat similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time different. Yeah, it had an entirely different feel for sure. Like someone who'd been dropped onto a battlefield versus someone who'd been born on a battlefield. I felt like that was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by the voice suddenly emanating from the laptop.
Would you mind if I asked a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but...
For a split second, Kyoko seemed to not know what to do. But she recovered just as fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, direct.
Your hero is dead. Mondo killed him.
Okay then.
Oh, I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chance the Master would survive this situation were very low. So I was prepared for this moment.
it's
Somehow.
like,
I feel kinda sorry for her.
Can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It is a simple computer program. It does not have feelings.
Are you sure about that?
shall we go?
Anyway, that's enough for today. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something.
And then Kyoko typed one last sentence.
I'll come back later. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye.
The AI seemed totally different from when we'd first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following his programming, or could he have actually been worried about us?
Could it be,
What's wrong, hero?
you know?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could call for help from the outside.
But this is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here.
I'm pretty sure like Chihiro would have figured that out.
Yeah.
If there was a way.
Well,
If we take it out of here and find somewhere that does have online access. That's way too dangerous. The mastermind would find out in no time. Oh, yeah. True.
Indeed.
This is no time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the progress of the file analysis. I'm confident we'll uncover some kind of clue once it's finished. This feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped.
I wonder if there's any way they can lock those lockers and have each of them, you know, take turns holding the key.
of course.
Well, for now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work.
You know?
So, should we get going?
It's true.
Indeed.
Goodbye. We'll be back, I promise.
Come on, Hifumi, let's go.
Oh, okay. And we all left the dressing room. As soon as we were out in the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout.
Isn't it awesome? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right?
And as if he'd been waiting for his cue, dun 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 dun! Hina has gained enough experience to level up.
What's the matter?
So, what was this awesome something? Monokuma,
What the heck?
you guys all seem in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? No, nothing in particular. Oh, keeping secrets? Not fair. I demand an exclusive interview. Denied, denied, denied. Super denied.
Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it.
Say what?
Do it. You mean like, do it, do it?
Wait, what? What do you mean by do it, do it?
This.
Ew, gross. You said do it.
What? You said it first. We were just talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time.
Huh?
But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. So we decided to do rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hina won the match for us, and that is why we were all so pleased.
Ooh, she's good.
Yeah, that's right! Speaking of which, okay boys, why don't you go head on back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath.
Hey, come on.
Ah, jeez. What are you gonna do, right? We lost, fair and square.
Well ladies, shall we go?
Celeste didn't hesitate coming up with her ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch.
That's why she's the ultimate gambler.
So she and the other girls headed back into the dressing room.
Damnation!
Nothing, damn it. We totally lost. Another day without getting to take my very first bath here. Yeah, but tomorrow for sure. You'll definitely get that bath tomorrow. Okay, so should we head back to the dining hall now?
Hey!
Hold on.
Hey! Hey!
Something strange here. Very strange. Strange? What do you mean? What's strange is this is the perfect chance for you to sneak a peek. Huh?
Oh, I get what he's saying.
Yeah. That's...
Without a doubt.
You're absolutely right. I thought you were all about the 2D.
He's cheating on 2D.
All of you need to shut up, sit down, and listen to what I have to say. An opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting of a man's fantasy. Oh god. I was forced to ask myself, did I sneak into the bathhouse like Monokuma
No.
said, or just go quietly back into the dining hall? No, I can't do it. I can't treat the girls like that. Let's just head back to the dining hall. What?
What?
But what about your man's fantasy? I'm not sure a real man's fantasy should be about spying on girls and stuff. It should be more about your hopes or your dreams of adventure or whatever. But anyway, I'm not gonna spy on them.
This is kind of...
I see. I can't even describe my bitter disappointment. That primo fan service could have been yours. We headed back to the dining hall, leaving Monokuma standing there alone. But to be honest, even I was a little reluctant to turn down the offer.
Oh, Makoto, you just lost a few points with me.
It's
Fantasy. Fantasy, my fantasy.
You ruined his life.
So, I guess you dig the real thing just like any other guy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I care is because it's good for reference for creating figurines. A real live woman is useless to me, but looking at their naked form might be okay. Maybe.
No way.
If the girls heard you say that, we'd all be dead meat for sure.
Yeah, there wouldn't even need to be a class trial.
Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of busy voices growing louder. The girls had finished their baths and joined us in the dining hall.
You got it.
Ah, man, what a nice bath.
This is fine.
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all this time was truly a pleasure.
Indeed.
Of course.
Normally, after a long bath, I like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but... Oh, lordy.
Sorry, no time for that.
So in the end...
That's what I figured.
Huh?
Actually,
We were just saying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up to something.
because
After seeing how happy you were, an evil little monster like you would never let that last for long.
You're all so terrible to me.
My entire existence.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Everyone's so cold and mean, even after I got presents for you all. Presents.
Well now, well now.
Oh.
Well now.
Have I got your attention? Then let's head to the gym where your presents await.
See ya
No
later.
questions, no dilly-dallying, get a move on, and everything will become clear.
Oh.
What is it? What are you scheming this time?
it would seem.
He's probably gonna repeat the same thing again, providing us with a motive to get things moving.
Huh?
Again? I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore.
Me either. I'm like totally traumatized.
However,
It's okay. We have Ultra Ego. I'm sure he'll find something that'll help us. So for now,
correct.
we have to just endure it, come what may. I thought we shouldn't be talking about that outside of...
Yeah.
Oh, he's still alive. That's disappointing.
Alright. Well, we'll have to
Well-
find out what Monokuma wants.
And I'm upset how Genocide Jill didn't kill him.
Yeah, that's
It
disappointing.
was like the one time I'm like, man, she can totally waste him and I don't even care.
Seems win-win.
Looks like she's back to her old self though. She's not looking
Yeah,
crazy.
she's like all timid looking.
Which I have to say, it is kind of fun to do her voice when she's all crazy.
Messed up, yeah. All right, that's going to do it for us. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like, and if you haven't already, subscribe. We'll see you next time.